Sometimes a chart drops so aggressively that it looks heavy and hopeless, but right near the bottom of that move, the candles begin to compress and a hidden shift starts forming. SUI is exactly inside that phase right now. This is Shah, and let's break this chart down with full clarity. SUI is currently trading around $1.48, still inside a sharp daily downtrend. The structure has been very clear, consistent lower highs and continuous pressure from sellers. The next major support on the daily chart is at $1.14, which is still far below the current price. Above that, the closest daily resistance sits around $1.18, but the key levels for the actual reversal are much higher. So from the higher time frame, the market is still bearish, still pushing downward and still maintaining downside momentum. But things become much more interesting when we shift to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour chart, SUI is in a clean downtrend, but at the same time it has started forming a falling wedge pattern. Falling wedges appear near the end of extended downtrends, and they usually tell one story. The selling pressure is weakening, buyers are slowly stepping in, and the candles are compressing into a point where a breakout becomes more likely. Right now, SUI is sitting right on the lower trend line of the falling wedge. This trend line is acting as short-term support inside the pattern. It is not the main support, but wedges often produce early reactions even before the major breakout happens. The important thing to understand is this: the real breakout point for a proper reversal is still far away, but the chart is already giving early signs that momentum may shift soon. The key level we need to watch is $1.64. Breaking above $1.64 is the first real confirmation that the structure is flipping from bearish to bullish. This would signal that buyers have stepped in with actual strength instead of just small pullbacks inside the downtrend. After that level breaks, the upside opens very cleanly. The first target becomes $1.8, which is the upper zone inside the falling wedge. Once price reaches that, the next major target sits around $2.2, where the structure aligns with previous price reactions and larger time frame barriers. The path between $1.64 and $2.2 does not have heavy resistance, which means if SUI breaks the wedge with momentum, the move can accelerate quickly. But until that breakout happens, we respect the trend. Right now, SUI is still inside the falling wedge, still inside a 4-hour downtrend, and still far from the major daily support. Early confirmation exists, but the real signal is the break of $1.64. So here is the full picture in simple terms. SUI is compressing inside a falling wedge. The lower trend line is giving short-term support. The major reversal confirmation happens only above $1.64. Targets after confirmation are $1.8 and then $2.2. And the final breakout of the wedge is what unlocks the stronger move. Watch the lower wedge. Watch the reclaim of $1.64. That combination will decide whether SUI continues its downtrend or begins the early stages of a new trend upward.